Office is investigating allegations against a candidate for Bluffdale City Mayor.
He's a former fire chief, and firefighters have accused him of paying employees for hours they didn't work. News specialist Matt Rascone has been following this story and joins us with the exclusive interviews from the district attorney and the current fire chief. Matt?
Yeah, guys, the city turned over the investigation to District Attorney Sim Gill. Now, Gill would not go into detail about the allegations, but now just days out from the election, he emphasized there are no charges at this point, and the former fire chief is innocent until proven guilty. Days from the election and weeks after the Bluffdale City Council ordered an investigation.
When issues come to us, we follow the evidence.
The Salt Lake County District Attorney's Office is looking into allegations against former Fire Chief John Roberts, now a candidate for mayor.
There is a presumption of innocence. Please do not speculate.
KSL-TV confirmed through public records requests that last year the city planned to investigate complaints that alleged then-Chief Roberts had paid employees for hours they didn't work and didn't provide his firefighters the proper training or gear. The city ultimately allowed Roberts to leave the job rather than continue the review, and Roberts resigned in April 2020. More than a year later, he's running for mayor.
To not have acted on that would have been wrong.
Warren James is the current chief of Bluffdale Fire and a friend of Roberts, but he says when firefighters came to him with more information about the complaints against Roberts earlier this month, he needed to act.
They were serious enough to me that I felt it appropriate to bring it to the city as soon as I was made aware of them.
That additional information prompted the city to turn to District Attorney Sim Gill just days before Bluffdale votes.
I think everybody exercises their best judgment, but my caution, if I had to give an affirmative thing, everybody has a presumption of innocence. That's a critical part of our system, and I would urge them to lean into that.
Now, Roberts would not go on camera for an interview today, but in a statement, he told me that if the allegations were as serious as the city would now have you believe, they would have investigated them a year and a half ago. He accuses the city of being biased in the election process and maintains that as fire chief, he always put residents and their safety first. Guys.
All right, it'll be interesting to see what happens next. Thanks, Matt Rascone, live for us here tonight.